In exercise 2 and 3, you have learned about the plant cells and plant tissues. You also know that in plants, just as in animals and humans, similar cells working together will form a tissue. And when different types of tissues work together to perform a unique function, they will form an organ. Now, organs working together will form an organ system. Vascular plants have two distinct organ systems, a shoot system and a root system. The shoot system consists of two portions, the vegetative parts of the plants and the reproductive parts of the plants. My name is KJ Navarro, and in this pre-lab discussion and exercise, we will focus on the vegetative organs of plants. For our learning objectives, at the end of this exercise, you should be able to enumerate the key characteristics of the vegetative parts of the seed plants, describe the morphology of monocots and eudicots, distinguish the different terms used in organ morphology of plants, and describe vegetative organs of plants using key morphologic terminologies. Now, the plant organ systems consist of roots, stems, leaves, flowers, fruits, and seeds, which is normally protected by the fruit. When we are talking about vascular plants, these are plants that have specialized structures that helps in the transport of water and nutrients to the different parts of the plants. Vascular plants have two distinct organ systems, a shoot system and a root system. The shoot system consists of two portions, the reproductive parts of the plants and the vegetative parts of the plants. When we say reproductive parts, these are the flowers and the fruits, while the vegetative part, this is also known as the non-reproductive part of the plant, and it consists of the leaves and the stems. The root system of the majority of plants is located underground. The shape of the root allows it to penetrate the soil as it grows. Roots have two main jobs. They anchor the plants so that it can have support, and they absorb water and minerals by increasing their surface area by branching and having at the ends lots of tiny root hairs. A stem is the main axis of a plant. In addition to supporting the leaves, a stem has vascular tissue that transports material throughout the plant. Do you still remember the type of plant tissue that transports water and minerals from roots to leaves? If your answer is xylem, you are correct. And do you still remember the type of plant tissue that transports food made by photosynthesis from leaves to the rest of the plant? You're correct. It is the phloem. Now, the leaves are the major part of the plant that carry out photosynthesis. Some plants lose their leaves every year and they are called deciduous plants. Example of these plants are broadleaf trees. Some plants who rarely lose their leaves are called evergreens. An example of evergreens are conifers. These are the plants that have needle-like leaves. Plants also needs to maintain homeostasis just like humans. They have to keep a balance. They need to stabilize the internal environment with the outside environment. When temperatures are high, plants tend to lose lots of water, and so the leaf also has structures that can protect them from losing water. Can you guess what type of cell prevents water loss in plants? They are called guard cells. These guard cells will open and close to prevent water loss. They do this by filling up with water to close the stoma. In addition, the leaf oftentimes is covered by a waxy cuticle that allows it to be waterproof, meaning the water will stay in and no water is going to evaporate through. Now, why do we need to discuss the vegetative organs of plants? As pharmacists, we should know the standards for pharmaceutical of botanical origin in order to ensure that the drugs that we will develop is safe and of high quality. For this exercise, you will record the different morphological description of plants. These descriptions will help us to ensure that we are dealing with the correct species of plants by identification through their specific botanic characteristics.